Hello, my name is Susan and welcome to this pregnancy yoga video. What I'd like to do today is share with you a method for getting from a standing position down onto the floor without putting too much pressure on the pelvis that's safe for you and also safe for your baby. So we start in a standing position, something like this, called Tadasana in yoga, where the feet are directly underneath the hip bones. Now if you do have pelvic girdle pain, I would recommend keeping the feet quite close together. Alternatively, we can actually creep the feet just a little bit wider, which can be helpful if you're later on in your pregnancy, your bump is growing a little bit bigger. So from this position, I'm just going to turn sideways so that you can see me as I move downwards. We start to bend the knees, lean forwards in the hips, and I'm going to support myself, hands placed onto the thighs. As I bend a little bit further, I take my focus, my gaze down to the floor, and I'm going to start to reach towards the floor and gradually pad my hands down until I can then drop both knees to the floor at the same time and untuck the toes. And from here, I'm down into a kneeling position. So it's important that when we touch down both knees at the same time, rather than one then the other, because that could be unstable for the hips. Now, if you do wish to come into a lying position, I'd recommend in pregnancy you lie on your left-hand side. You can simply bring the knees back a little bit, using your upper body, gradually lower down onto your side and sit your hips down, and then you can lay down however you wish to, perhaps using a cushion underneath your head. Coming back up, we simply reverse the process. So we use the upper body, we use the arms, the hands to bring ourselves up onto here. Bring the knees underneath you and again keep them roughly hip distance apart. We tuck the toes under, send your weight back, gradually bring the hands back, lift both knees at the same time, and as you pad the hands back, you'll find the feet go down and then the hands can come up onto the thighs to support you as you bring yourself up to standing.